In the professional world, your income ceiling is set for you. The best of the best are gonna get to 10K a month, maybe 15, but what about after that? What about the ones who want more? Every career professional knows deep down, in order to level up, get to the next level and make real life-changing money, they're going to have to own something. They have to run their own offer. Realizing this is exactly what took me from a sales rep working 9 to 5, making 4 or 5K a month, to making 30K a month with my agency, doing the same exact things I was already doing. It's also the same thing that took Hussein, who was a product manager at a tech company, go from $0 to $12,000 a month in just 90 days with his agency. And Yassin, who spent 20 years in tech sales, to closing $13,000 consulting packages with 90% profit margins, because he owns the business now. And guys like Zane, who are doing medical device sales, to running a medical device sales consulting agency and being able to raise their ceiling by 10 to 100x because now they run their own offer. They own it. So in this video, I'm going to show you the best way for sales professionals who are working 9 to 5 to quit their 9 to 5 and make 7 figures remotely. So in this video, I'm going to show you the best ways for sales professionals to quit their 9 to 5 and make 7 figures remotely by leveraging the skill set and the experiences that they already have. Now guys, before we get into it, I want to talk about some background here, right? So if you're watching this video right now, you're probably a sales professional, career professional, you're a full-time 9 to 5er who's probably doing well for himself. You're probably doing well for yourself, you're making good money, but you just want more, right? Maybe you're in medical device sales and you want more. Maybe you're a high ticket closer, but you know you want to have your own offer so that you can scale up more. Maybe you're an accountant or any sort of career professional who knows that they want to have their own offer in order to make more money and live the life that they want to live. All right. You know that because there's more out there, because there's guys like us who are doing 30, 50K a month without having to work the long hours you are, right? Without having to clock in, have a boss. And we can work with from anywhere that we want, right? Anytime with full flexibility. Okay. And that's what you want, right? If you're watching this video right now, you want scalability, you want leverage, right? Fortunately, you are in the right place. You are watching the right video. And this is the perfect segue, okay? Because in order to make 5 to 10x the money that you're making right now, you need to master this one word, right? You need to become a master of leverage, okay? Now, what leverage is essentially having an edge or something that just allows you to beat out the competition and skyrocket your results with less effort, right? It's like pulling a lever and like just being 10x, right? That's what lever is. It's literally like the word lever is in there. It's like having a pulley system that could just make you like 10 times or 100 times better than the competition, right? Now, you're probably thinking, well, I don't think I have any leverage. And the thing is, you're very wrong, right? You're very, very wrong. And I'm about to teach you why right now. Let me explain. So guys, if you're a sales professional right now, you're a career professional, you're a 9 to 5er, you have years of experience, you've been in the corporate world, right? You've been in the professional world for years now, whatever. You have leverage, right? You just have to uncover it. Now, guys, to find out how to uncover it and use it to make more money, I'm actually just going to show you exactly what we do in our program, the Automated Agency Mastermind, with our clients, right, who have had years of experience in sales or management, consulting, accounting, financial services, insurance, whatever they have experience in, right? They're professionals, right? So what you need to do is you need to figure out how to leverage these experiences and skill sets to make more money, right? Now, I'm going to use an example of a client of mine, right? So his name is Zane, okay? And he was in the medical device sales for over 20 years, right? And he helped drive over 200 million in medical device sales for his company while overseeing a sales team, okay? Now, he ended up leaving the industry because he wanted to start an online business, right? He was tired of the grind. He wanted to start an online business, right? And he decided to start an SMMA business targeting local businesses, right? Roofers, dentists, contractors, people who could barely even afford a $500 a month retainer, right? I love Zane. He's a client of ours now, but back then he didn't know this. This was a very low leverage play by Zane, okay? It was very low leverage because he was sitting on a gold mine of experiences and a body of work that he didn't even understand. He didn't even know, right? He didn't even know he had all this leverage, right? Why would he go from managing sales teams and driving hundreds of millions of dollars of revenue to targeting local businesses, doing an SMMA agency, right? Going after roofers, dentists, and contractors who they can't even afford $1,000 or $500 a month retainer, right? And that's why, like, I'm telling you, the space has become so polluted, right? Because you got guys making lots of money who have a lot of experiences thinking that they should be running a social media marketing agency targeting dentists so that they can escape the 9 to 5 and they can escape the rat race. But guys, it couldn't be further from the truth, right? It couldn't be further from the truth. You need to actually do something else, right? So what he did is he hopped on a call with me, right? And he joined our program. And what we did was we just put together a whole new offer for him, right? It was very simple, right? We took his past experience and results as a medical device sales manager who drove hundreds of millions in revenue for these companies, and we leveraged that. We leveraged that body of work. We leveraged that proof of concept that he have already is tried, true, and tested, and he's already went to market with it, right? And we leveraged that, and we created a new offer, right? Now he's a medical device sales consultant who can charge $10,000 to $100,000 consulting packages because he can stand out from the crowd with his past results and body of work, and he can resonate with the types of people that he's going after, right? He was a medical device salesman, right, who drove hundreds of millions in revenue, and now he can consult other companies on how to do the same thing, and he can charge hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not 7 figures, take commission, take equity in these companies, and scale to the moon, right? He's become a leveraged consultant, right? He took his experiences and leveraged that into actual high-paying clients, guys. Now, another example of this is Yassin, okay? So Yassin was another guy who joined our program, right? And before he joined our program, he was working for 18 years in sales in a bunch of different industries. He did tech, he did insurance, he did a bunch of different things, right? And he was always relying on commissions and performance structures, right? He wanted to own his own offer so he could make more money, right? He wanted to have leverage, right? He wanted to actually own something and make more money. So what we did was we just used the same approach. We used the same protocol, the same framework that we use for all of our clients, right? This is what we do for our clients. What we did is we used the leverage principle to help him create his offer. And then number 2 is we built a client generating system that books sales calls on autopilot for him, right? And then we supported him on client fulfillment and scaling, and we worked with him one-on-one to do this. And within 2 months, he was closing $13,000 consulting packages with 90% profit margins, guys. Owning that, taking that, right? He was doing 1 weekly check-in call with his clients, as well as offering a done with you system setup, right? Where he set up his clients' outbound systems and showed them how to manage them, which is exactly what we taught him how to do, right? Super, super high leverage stuff, guys. And here's a video of him talking about his experience with us.
Hi there, guys. So you're probably watching one of Faizan's videos. So my name's Yassin. I'm from the UK. You can probably tell from my accent. So yeah, I have got 18 years of experience in sales. I've done every bit of sales that you can consider, from knocking on doors through to cold calling, inbound, the whole shebang. I've looked after sales teams. I've grown products from scratch to multi-million-pound businesses. And cold email, especially in 2023, 2024, has become massive because people, especially in this generation, don't want to speak to people. They'd rather be contacted via email. And I thought this is an art that I need to learn. I had some skills which are transferable, but I thought, let me see what I can learn through Faizan. And clearly, he was posting results on Twitter and, making a noise about it. And I thought, okay, this kid's got something about him. So anyway, fast forward to around December, I signed up, put my head down, started learning. I launched my campaign in January 2024. Week 1 of the campaign, I got my first appointment booked. And within that first meeting, I've agreed on a £10,000 sale, which genuinely, now even saying it out loud, doesn't sound like it's something that's happened. And I was skeptical, like everyone can be, like the Nigerian prince coming along and offering you, $5 million or whatever it is in your bank account. So yeah, and I can assure you, it's not one of them scenarios. These are real skills taught to you. You learn how to operate the systems. There's so many different aspects. I mean, I've built up a website, which I never thought I'd do. I've learned new software. I've learned new skills. I've learned copywriting. There's so many different aspects. I even approach my day job differently now because of the skills that I've picked up through Faizan. So yeah, those that are, worried about it, concerned, anything like that, if I can do it, anyone can do it. So yeah, get on it, guys.
Okay, guys, so here's how you can implement this right now, okay? So step one, what you need to do is you need to use your past experience to pick a niche. So for example, let's say that you're in medical sales and you help the company generate a lot of money. You could literally become a consultant and use medical device sales as your niche, right? You could become a medical device sales consultant, right? And then number two, you want to build an outbound cold email system that can book sales calls on autopilot for that niche, right? So I have a lot of videos on my YouTube channel on how to do that. It's like basically all I talk about, right? So you could go through my videos and you can watch that, how I built the outbound system and how you can do it to book calls in your niche on autopilot, okay? And then you want to get your first client and you get them results so that you can track it, right? So you're going to do the service for them, you're going to consult them, and you're going to track and you're going to see the result that you get for them and in what time frame you got it for them, right? And then you're going to create a case study, right? And then number four, this is where it really gets interesting, okay? You're going to reverse engineer those results to create a protocol, right? That you can implement to scale. Right? What I mean by that is you're eventually going to take everything that you did to help that one company, your first client, get from point A to point B, right? And then you're going to create a protocol. By a protocol, you're going to mean it's going to be a SOP, a process, a group of steps. What chronologically do they need to do from A to Z to get from A to B where they want it to get to? You're going to create that full protocol, and then you're going to sell that implementation of that protocol, right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to ramp up outbound to scale hard, right? You're going to hire setters, you're going to hire outbound dial reps to book appointments for you so you could focus on closing, right? And now, after you create that protocol and you ramp up outbound, your clients now become customers, right? Because now you're selling a repeatable product instead of a done-for-you service. And this is how you scale to $100,000 a month, $200,000 a month, $1 million a month, right? Because now you've taken something that you don't have to do for someone, right? You're not going in and implementing the systems. You're not doing the things for them. You're not doing the sales for them, right? You're consulting them. You're creating a package, an implementable package, an implementable protocol of steps and SOPs that you're giving over to that company, right, guys? So this is the 6-step process on exactly how you can do this. Now, guys, you can reverse engineer this exact process for something that you're doing right now as well. You should 100% be doing this, even if you're working a 9-to-5. Work on something in your off time that has big leverage that can make you big money. If you go ahead and follow the steps in this video, you'll be able to make some progress. But it's definitely going to come with bottlenecks and challenges that you don't know how to fix. For example, you might not know what offer structure is best for scaling, because the thing is, it's easy to get your first 2 or 3 clients, but scaling to 10, 20 clients at one time and handling fulfillment and sales at the same time, that's a whole nother ball game. You want to create a repeatable protocol that you can implement for clients so that you can infinitely scale. So for that reason, we're actually working one-on-one with sales professionals to help them transition out of their 9-to-5 with a more high leverage income stream. So if you want to work with me one-on-one to build and launch this business, here's our offer. We're going to get you to $100,000 a year run rate in the next 90 days guaranteed. Here's exactly what we're going to do for you. We're going to work with you to build your leveraged offer, leverage your past experience into an offer that can scale properly. Number 2, we're going to build your client generating system so that you could generate sales appointments on autopilot and close them. And then number 3, we're going to work with you one-on-one to get you to 6 figures with fulfillment and scaling. So if you're interested in this, click the link below and book a call with me.